Welcome to Edubench Lite video tutorial. In the last session, we have seen all the functions under the Administrator tab like academic year, user, branches, standard sections, how to back up your database and how to restore it. In this session, we'll be seeing the functions under Students tab. Students tab is required in order to enter the student details and in order to feed all the data related to students. Basically, you have three functions under the student tab over here. One is a registration tab. This is used to add the students and to search the details of the students whenever whenever it is required that you need to search some details of the students, you'll be using this tab. And one tab is bonafide certificates. In order to generate automated bona fides, you can use this tab. You need not type everything in MS Office or MS like MS Word and all. You can directly generate the students details via this bona fide certificate tab. And the other is the students promotion tab. This tab would be used in order to promote the existing student into the next as soon as the next academic year occurs, you can promote them to the higher classes. So this we will be explaining later in the sessions. Today we'll be concentrating on registration and bona fides, both of these tabs. Now let us begin with this registration tab. Initially in the registration you can see it consists of two tabs. One is a search tab and another is a add tab. Search tab is basically used to view the existing information. In order to view the existing information, you either need to remember the admission name or enrollment number or student. You can search or simply you can click the search tab. So all the records you'll be finding once you click the search tab. I just have one record over here, that's why I am able to view just a record. But if you are to see the particular record, just remember that if you click the search record, you'll be viewing the entire record over here. If you want to just view a particular record, you either need to enter the admission number of that record or enrollment number of this record. Enrollment number, as you remember, is a number which we have entered as soon as we have started with the software. So it basically is used by the software purpose. Admission number is a number that is set as per the records of the schools. Various schools have various procedures of their admission numbers. So this admission number is basically for the as per the school records. Let us begin with this. Now I have a record like 1001. If I search it, I'll be able to see the information related to that user. I can even edit it by double clicking it. So first let us begin with adding of students. Click on the add tab. Now you can see the enrollment number has changed to 1002. So likewise, as you keep on adding the records, this number changes and software takes the responsibility to manage this number. So you need not worry about it. Admission number could be anything related to your school records. If suppose for an example a parent comes and he wants to admit two of his students to your school, so one student is to be admitted in the LKG and one is to be admitted in the 5th class. So admission number could be 2521 to first student who is in the LKG and 2552 to the second student who is being admitted in the 5th class. So you can't say that it could be in serial order. It could be like what all logic you will be following in your school. It depends on that. So this is one admission number. You need to enter the end date when the student is being admitted in the school, the name of the student, then his gender, his date of birth, you can see all the calendars over here. You can just select it based on your requirement. Okay, the standard. In the section, if you have number of sections in the standards, you need to select it over here. Religion information, if there is any caste, you can enter the caste details over here. Identification mark, and even students reports, if you have any scanned copy of it or any image on your system, you can go to the respective folder and select the student's name, select the student's photograph via this browse button. Then the student's father information, mother's information, and the father's occupation, and mother's occupation if it is there, father's qualification, and all the respective details. And the contact number, you can see asterisk red colored star marks over here. So these are the mandatory information, you need to submit it every time, you can't leave this empty. The rest of the things along with which there is no asterisk red color mark, those are optional information, you can either enter it or it can be left, it's up to you. Then the address, what all the blocks have a star mark, those are the mandatory blocks. Then the email information if it is there. Once you are done with feeding of the information, you need to click the save button. Transaction complete. So a record is added to your database. You can search it via search tab. If you remember the admission number, type it over here, else the enrollment number, this will be in serial order. You can see as soon as you are entering the serial number, the name appears over here. Once you save it properly, that record would be added to you. You can see it is added over here. Now if you want to edit the information, suppose you have entered some data that is not correct or abrupt or wrong, you can simply click the search button, add the respective record for which you need to enter the information or edit the information, and verify whether it is the correct person, and just click on this. Once you click on this, you can find the entire information over here. Click on the edit tab to edit the information if you want it, and once you are done with it, you need to give save it like this. So this is how you enter the details of the students. So you need to enter all the details, I mean starting from LKG, all the students belonging to LKG standard till the 10th standard your school has, from LKG till 10th standards, and the respective sections in which the student belongs, all the details you need to feed in. And once the software has the data, it starts functioning on the data. Then you can work out the related fees, the inventories of the students, and all the related functions, you can use it once you are done with feeding of the data. So basically this is a process of feeding data related to students. Just click on the under the students, click on the registration and fill in the process. Now one more extra thing function that is provided over here is the bonafide certificate tab. Click on this. If you want to issue a bonafide to any of the students, just click on the enrollment number of the student. Once you click on this, you can see a bona fide information over here, bona fide certificate. You can see the name or automatically generated by the software, then the father's name, his date of birth, standard and enrollment number, his admission number, entire details. You can see it. You can just simply take a printout from here just by clicking on this. If you have a printer, appropriately configure your printer settings and give a printout. If you want to save it in any other format, like you want to save it in Excel format, you can save it like this. Save it in the Excel format in the appropriate folder as required, or you can either also save it in PDF format, or you can save it in Word format. So basically there are three extensions by which you can save this file and keep it if you want to take a backup, if it is an important file or whatever as per your requirement. So once you are done with this, you can take a printout for the give the bona fide to a student with the principal's signature on it. And the last tab in this under students tab is students promotion tab. Once you click on this, you can find the appropriate standard, the section. Once you click on this, see, the thing over here is that I want to promote LKG standard students who belong to section A to first class standard students of section A. Means like all the students who are belonging to LKG section A are to be promoted into first class of section A in next academic year. Okay, so I will select the next academic year. So till now we are dealing with 2012 and 2013 academic year. Under this I have entered entire information. Once I am done with this year, and once a new year begins, like 2014, so at that time I need to select 2014, go to the once so it doesn't start over here. So once I am done with that, I need to go to student section. In the students promotion, I can simply click LKG section A. Students are being promoted to first class section A. I need to simply save it. So these are registration, bona fide and student promotion. That's it for this session. In the next session we'll be dealing with other tabs and related functions. Thank you.